Sometimes I have these big ideas, like building an app to solve every single fitness and nutrition problem. But how do you take an idea and put designs to it? It's the age-old question that every single designer seems to struggle with, which makes sense. We are designers. We're not known for being good with our words. Instead, we speak with our designs, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Today, I'm going to walk you through how I got the initial idea for an exercise app and how I drew out my initial designs and user flows. Before I dive into this, I want to say hi, my name is Jen. I am a product designer who is obsessed with everything design from career to lifestyle. If you are interested in immersing yourself in the world of design, take a second to like this video, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Part 1. Where do ideas come from? The concept for an exercise app came to mind, not surprisingly, when I was working out. But it was triggered by a conversation I had had earlier that day. Someone I know asked me for exercise help, and I wanted to send her my exercise programs, but I realized I'd have to learn what equipment she had at home and then modify it to fit her lifestyle. And while that didn't seem overly complicated to do, I thought about what is the process like for personal trainers or for people who aren't comfortable in the gym? While I was training, I was listening to a podcast of how technology is changing our reality. And of course, AI was brought up. It's 2024. When is AI not brought up? But in this case, AI could work. And I wondered, how could AI be leveraged to bridge the gap between beginners and advanced people in the gym? Part 2. You have an idea. Now what? Having an idea is about 10% of solving a problem, but execution is everything. As soon as I thought of an exercise app idea, I wrote it down and added some quick feature notes. But only after doing a persona, some quick sketches, did I realize where some of the limitations could be. In my persona, my name is Emily. I will be 25 years old. I work in marketing. I live in an apartment in Vancouver. My current fitness routine is walking for 20 minutes a day, and my fitness equipment at home includes 2 10-pound weights, a yoga mat, and a resistance band. My goal is weight loss. Fitness just feels overwhelming. For the user flow, if Emily, our persona, was to pick up her phone and download this exercise app, what is her experience? So she creates an account with her email and phone number. She would then have to be prompted to give the app more information about her exercise history. Does she have any injuries? What are her goals? And after filling that out, she'd be taken to her account so she could start the process of either taking a photo of her exercise equipment or typing it in. But what happens after that? Part 3. Doesn't that already exist? I guess I had a good idea because I am definitely not the only one to have this thought process. There are already a lot of SaaS fitness products, but what can I do that makes me unique? After combing through online forums like Reddit, it seems like people aren't thrilled with AI-generated workouts. The workouts seem to be too generic, or people complain that having a workout set doesn't help them. So what is the real problem? Is it lack of education or lack of motivation? If this was a real app, I would be doing so much user testing right now. I'm just going to assume it's a bit of both. To make myself unique from my competitors, I need to add an element of education to the app. Part 4. You have to start somewhere. Will there be many changes to this app while I continue designing and researching? Yes. But now that I have a general concept, I can begin to create sketches to build out a flow that includes the concept of AI-generated workouts plus fitness education. Let's go through the most challenging screen, the homepage. I always start with the homepage because it is so important to the user experience. It acts as a director to all the actions you want the user to take. So I know that I want 2 main actions, which is start and create a workout and fitness education. So at the top of the page, underneath the profile and search bar, I'd want to have some type of fitness education. And we also want to think about the stickiness of an app, which is how much time users will want to spend on it. So maybe we'd include something more personal like a motivational message or a progress bar to show how close they are to their goal. I'd want the action of jumping into a workout to be really easy. I'd either have a clear start workout button or a floating action button with options. And the final thing I could have is a chat page to be able to ask the app fitness and health questions, which helps my goals of adding educational elements for users that would empower them to make more curated workout decisions. This is the general process of how I get the idea of an app started. Of course, as I keep working at it, there will be more and more changes. However, it is a lot easier to make edits to screens than just staring at a blank screen wondering where to start. So trust your own process and just get something down if you're struggling with a creative block. If this exercise app idea has piqued your interest, the high fidelity version will be out next week, so stay tuned to see how that turns out. And in the meantime, go and check out some of my other app and design videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.